When did you start CrossFit, Beau?
My name is Beau Henson, 35 years old. I started CrossFit about 6 months ago.
Okay. So when was that? What month and
April
year?
23rd, 2014.
Okay.
Since then, I've completed 1 month of on-ramp, 62 Metcons, and 29 strength sessions.
Oh my gosh, he's got that all memorized. That's great. That's awesome. How many days a week do you CrossFit?
I come here 4 times a week. That includes 3 WODs and 2 strength training sessions, so 5 workouts.
Okay. Good. Very good. Did you change your diet at all?
Drastically, I'd have to say. I think diet is probably one of the more challenging things about CrossFit. When I first started, I went pretty strict paleo right off the bat, and that worked out really well. Lost a lot of weight. And then when I added in strength training, I kind of went to what people call primal, which is basically adding in some starch carbs like potatoes. I added in rice, and I put dairy back into my diet for fat.
Good. Very good. And so do you notice through CrossFit in your diet that you have more energy?
Very much so. It's kind of been peaks and valleys energy-wise, so I keep on experimenting with the diet. For 2, 3, 4 weeks, I feel like $1 million, and then for a couple of weeks, I'll lose energy, and that's when I'll experiment with something else. Right now, I'm trying carb cycling, so I do 3 or 4 days of really low carbs, and then on my heavy workout days or weekend workouts, I eat a lot of carbs.
Right.
So we'll see how that goes.
Okay, awesome. So, how has CrossFit enhanced your quality of life? How do you think? Like measurable physical improvements? Have you had?
I didn't come up with an answer to that one.
Yeah,
it's a hard one.
It is.
It's a tough question.
It's tough, but there's, have you had any physical improvements?
Well,
let's break it apart.
Yes. When I first came here, I was doubly injured. I came off 2 pretty major injuries when I first started CrossFit. I think what CrossFit has provided me is it's reintroduced sport back into my life.
Right.
There's a lot of conversation in these circles, whether or not it's a sport or if it's fitness, and it's a little bit of both. You get to participate in sports again, but also fitness and nutrition has become a pretty solid hobby in the last 6 months of my life. So
Very
it's been fun.
cool. And any measurable physical improvements do you notice?
Tons.
Okay. Yes.
Basically, my entire body composition has changed. I went from round to pretty square, pretty broad. I lost 30 pounds in the first 2 months, absolutely immediately.
Wow.
Which was a big deal. Since then, I've put on about 10 pounds, and I think it's all muscle because my waistline keeps on shrinking.
Right.
That's
what it is.
About 5 inches off my waist. I've had to throw away 2 belts.
Yes.
My favorite clothes from my 20s fit again. So it's been good.
Yes,
And
that
then,
is.
And then there's actually some measurable health benefits also.
What is that?
My blood pressure has gone from basically a lifetime of pre-hypertension to very much in the normal healthy range. My sitting heart rate has gone from the low 90s into the 70s at all times. So there's a lot of benefits.
Yeah, that's huge too. And what about attitude and, are you happier? Can you tell that you're happier?
Yes. As much
self-esteem gone up,
I think as much as you benefit physically from CrossFit, I think maybe attitude and emotions might even be more so. I've regained my confidence level. But at the same time, I think CrossFit has installed kind of a type of calm within me. Those daily anxieties we all experience kind of get burned off at the end of the day.
Right.
That's a wonderful thing. It's huge.
Yes. I know this. All right, good. And performance improvements at CrossFit, have you noticed that at all?
Boy, I don't know. I do.
You can do sit-ups now?
That's true. We'll tell that story. When I first walked in the doors, Kelly here had to put a 30-pound weight on my feet because I couldn't do a single sit-up.
Right.
Since then, I keep pretty meticulous records of my workouts. My power production has just gone through the roof. On my heavy lifts, I've probably gained 75, 80 pounds in the last 3 months. On the more technical lifts, 40 to 60 pounds. I've rediscovered speed, a little bit of explosiveness, a lot of muscle growth. particularly in the shoulders and the legs.
Yeah, I've
And,
noticed that with you too.
Yeah, and altogether I just feel healthier and more energetic, more alive. It's been nice.
That's awesome. And any kind of performance improvements outside of CrossFit? Would you say just more energetic and
Yeah, I'll say that.
Okay.
There's definitely performance.
Okay, well we better keep that.
Increases. That works out pretty well for us.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely. Very good.